How would you like to generate $850,000 passively without spending a single dime? Well, let teach us. He has been a pro in the affiliate marketing space for many years, and he knows how to do SEO for affiliate and really hit it big. I'm very, very interested in learning more. This is Toke.
Hey guys, this is Toke. I'm super excited to be back to AdWorld 2021. I'm sure some of you would have seen my presentation at AdWorld 2020, where I talked about building micro niche blogs and leveraging the power of non-Google traffic. So here I am back again to share some of the insights about building your blog and making affiliate sales without media buying. Yeah, I know sounds bizarre, and some of the media buyers must be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But trust me, it's worth your time to build some blogs where you can make money and generate sustainable revenues without spending a dime on Facebook ads or any of the media buying budgets. Okay, so first things first. For those of you who do not know my background, I started in the world of blogging and SEO since in 2005. I've been in industries before even YouTube was born, and I was trying my luck building series of blogs and trying my hands at Google AdSense, a bunch of stuff. In those days, obviously, there were no conferences like AdWorld. There were no meetups, nothing. So it was all self-learning. And once I got a hang of it, I started building series of car blogs, the same micro niche blogs that I talked to you about in the last AdWorld. And since then, it's been a long, long ride of 16 years. And as you can see, I've been in affiliate industry since 2013 and in e-com industry since 2017. I have multiple successful ventures digitally. Webforces Group has a conglomerate of 7 companies, but let's not go there. What's important is I know a thing or two about SEO because I've penned down over 32,000 articles myself personally in last 16 years and ranked over 100,000 keywords, not just on first page of Google, but also of Bing, Yahoo, and other traffic sources. So what I'm going to tell you is purely coming from personal experience of last 15 to 16 years. And let's just glance through what we are covering this in this session. Primarily, it's going to be making money through affiliate marketing via the power of SEO or SEO traffic, the power of EMDs, the exact match domains that are still working in 2021. Yes, they are working. Mind you, I'm going to show you a few live examples to open up your minds in case you still have that feeling that blogging and SEO is dead, and that is why we are going to cover that in the later half of the session. Also focusing a little bit on non-Google traffic, which is primarily Bing and Yahoo, and then some of the do's and don'ts and some of my personal experiences. Okay, so what's the primary difference between driving sales to your affiliate landing page or a blog via media buying and SEO? Well, you need to pump in a lot of money in media buying. Obviously, Facebook ads or Google ads don't run for free, so you got to put in your credit cards and let the money flow. But in case of SEO, it's more of obviously you'll have to invest some amount of money on content and backlinks. But once it's done and once you're on first page of Google, Yahoo, or Bing, you just got to maintain those rankings and enjoy revenues for a long, long time. Usually it's a matter of at least 2 to 8 months, if not a year. In case of media buying, once you stop running the campaign, obviously needless to say that the revenue goes to crap in like exactly 1 minute, right? Once you stop running ads, there is no more money coming in. Whereas in case of SEO, it is a long-term benefit and it keeps coming. So you put the efforts now and then you reap in the results for months to come. Obviously, in case of media buying, it's easy to get started because if you don't have patience and you want to get to the chase right away and you want to make some money, it's possible in even less than 24 hours. You set up your Facebook ad campaign tonight or whatever the time zone you're in, and it can start producing sales from the very next day, which does not happen in case of SEO. It takes at least 2 to 3 months, sometimes even 4 to 6 months. But once it kicks in, like I said, it's worth the effort. Also, in terms of profitability, sometimes when you do media buying, you would realize that your CPAs are not holding up and you're not able to operate, and sometimes it can be really razor thin margins which are not enticing enough for you to continue that pursuit. Whereas in case of SEO, once you have put in the efforts and your blog is ranking, your landing page is optimized, then that's about it. You don't have to keep pumping in money. Apart from affiliate sales, you can also obviously make more money through Google AdSense by selling guest posts, which I do very aggressively, selling your consulting services, placing text links, or selling banner ads on your blog. You can also sell your own e-com products like we do, and even your e-books, courses, other digital products, JVZoo products, or whatever you have got in your kitty. Okay, so starting a micro niche blog in 2021 is still possible. The only problem is a lot of people go with suggestions on the internet. Some people say that the health niche is saturated. There is no such thing like that. I can still find keywords which are very, very profitable and very easy to rank in even 2021. So find a niche that you understand well. That's very important, and something that you're comfortable working in. Because if you start writing about things that you do not understand, then it's going to be a very hard thing. So don't worry about what others are saying. Nothing is too saturated. No niche is saturated. It's only the keywords that we have to play around with. Also narrow down to a micro niche starting with a broader segment. So in my previous AdWorld presentation, I had given you that example of narrowing down from cars to supercars to Lamborghini, and then the Lamborghini SUV prices, and which we had ranked in a couple of weeks on Yahoo and Bing. So if you look at a hosting vertical, so for those of you again who do not know me in person, I was part of web hosting guide. I was web hosting guide for about.com, which was part of New York Times for a good 8 years, right? So from 2010 to 15, basically I reviewed 200 plus hosting companies, and I understand the web hosting vertical really, really well, and I'm deep into that. So if you take an example of, let's say, hosting, so everyone knows about GoDaddy. That's why I've taken an odd example of InterServer. So you say web hosting, InterServer, and then you look at keywords like InterServer hosting review instead of just InterServer deals or InterServer reviews. Okay, so likewise, here's a comparison: keyword Lamborghini SUV prices. Then next one is InterServer hosting review, and then when you go to seasonal offers like Black Friday, you can also try to rank InterServer Black Friday. So in the latter half of our presentation, we also have a case study on how I ranked it on number 2 of Google News in less than 24 hours. Okay, and if you want more keyword ideas, you can head to www.bloggers.world and look at the keyword of the day section. You will find a bunch of good keywords over there. All right, so what do we consider while choosing keywords? Obviously, monthly search volume as high as possible. So if it is at least 30,000 searches a month, that means you get to enjoy 1,000 searches a day. And if you are able to rank in the top 3 to 4, you can drive about 30 to 32% of that, which would be around 300 to 320 hits a day. Obviously, assuming a conversion ratio of 3%, you can make 8 to 10 sales from that alone. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of SEO traffic. Also, look at keywords which have got zeroth position results. I'm sure you guys are familiar with featured snippets. So if you have anything which has zeroth position, that's a good thing because it's easier to rank there. I also use this technique called double quotes. I mean, I Google the keyword in double quotes and see the number of about results. So if you see, let's say it shows about 16 results, that means there are about 16 web pages which are exactly competing for this keyword. So also you need to make sure that you look at products or services to promote which have got high commissions, correct? You don't want to be spending your time trying to optimize your blog and ranks for something which is going to give you just $5 a sale, because that's not going to make a lot of money for you, right? So look at something which has got commissions of at least 25, 30, 40 bucks, if not more, right? So even if you get 3 sales in a week, it's like 100 bucks a week and $400 a month, $500 a month, which is something to begin with, and then you can scale it up to 1,000 and then a few thousands, and then sky's the limit, right? Also, if you look at the top 10 results, you must have at least one easy competitor because there are only 10 slots on Google, right? So if you're not able to find something which you can outrank easily, then it's a big problem. Also, if you have your own availability of resources like Web 2.0s or your private PBNs or your friend blogs or any of the other resources, that's a great thing to have, right? And if you want to drive traffic through image, then look for keywords which have got image results above the fold. That is without scrolling down. If you see the image results, you can drive a lot of traffic from image SEO. All right. So I used to drive a whole lot of traffic to my car blogs only through image SEO in 2010-11 back in the day. Those days are long gone, but still you can drive traffic and make some money from your affiliate campaigns as well. Okay. So here is an example. If you don't want to do a lot of hard work, obviously you need to have number one thing is that you need to have a Google News approved site where you can do this experiment. So what I did is on just like 2 days before Black Friday, which was in the month of November 2020, I basically um, started brainstorming ideas around keywords which are not very obvious, right? So if you want to rank for interserver, you can't just rank for the parent keyword interserver because it's name of a company. So something like interserver Black Friday deals. Okay, but there's a catch here. If you start putting the name of your article as interserver Black Friday deals, then there would be a whole bunch of articles on the web, right? Trying to do the same old. So what you have to do is essentially not go by that school of thought and start basically picking up something unique. So what I did was I named my, I gave the title as Start Your Movie Review Portal in 2021 because where I published this was not even a web hosting site. It was not even omtoke.com. It was not even bloggers.world. Okay, it was a movie review site where but it was a Google News approved site, which was 4-year-old site, which has, I think, about 1,000+ articles. That's why it has the authority and power in Google, obviously. So I just titled it as Start Your Own Movie Review Portal in 2021 instead of going with something like Interserver Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, blah, blah, blah. Right. And very important to use the table of contents TOC plugin for targeting the 0th position, which is a plugin in WordPress. And like I said, you can skip the most obvious things and look at something innovative. Also, building backlinks from Quora is a big plus, and it also gives you visibility. Okay, so what's working for me in 2021? It's about picking up low competition keywords. Like I said, niche doesn't matter as much. You can pick up something in health niche even today and find low competition keywords in that. Second is obviously content is king, so you need to craft high quality content. Look at what is there on already on the web in the first 10 results. You have to produce something better than that, obviously, right? Use the table of content plugin, like I said. Build some quality backlinks from Quora, Medium.com, and some good places. Your own Web 2.0s, your own PBNs, your own blogs, your friends and colleagues can help you. Don't have to really force uh, your post to be indexed by search engines. Just wait patiently. If it is good enough, it will eventually do its job. Okay, so after a couple of weeks, what you have to do is just put that keyword, for example, interserver Black Friday deals in double quotes and see if it's appearing on Google. If it is, that means the content is not an issue. Your on page is good. All you have to do is build more backlinks. Okay, and once you have 100+ backlinks from 100 unique referring domains, we call them RDs, right? In Ahrefs and all these tools, SEMrush, it will show up as RDs, referring domains. Then your blog would have higher authority and the possibilities of ranking on first page of Google and Yahoo would be much higher. And you can basically rank number 1 or 2 on Bing on Yahoo in less than 2 weeks also, like I had shown my example of Lamborghini SUV prices, and number 1, 2, or 3 of Google News in 1 to 3 days. Okay. And this SEO traffic can also convert well, surprisingly, on even e-commerce stores. Okay, so when we had our talk on AWA Bangkok around cash on delivery in India, that was the time we were focusing only on media buying. Okay, and then we realized one fine day that there were some sales coming in even when the ads were paused. And I was like, what the hell is going on, right? I'm getting free money. Who doesn't love free money, right? But I just realized there were four keywords which were bringing in over 120 $130 a day of sales for us without spending a dime on Facebook ads. And some of the example keywords here are best laptop backpacks India, best mosquito trapper, best tactical pants, and it depends on your niche, obviously. Whatever the product is, you can look and research low competition products, low competition keywords around those products. And once you rank them, you can make a lot of money, passive money, over the next 2 to 8 months, sometimes over a year as well. Okay. Again, the key here would be to avoid low ticket items, because if you pick up products which are like $5, you're not going to really be happy about the money that you make out of it. Also, there is a big deal, a furrow around Amazon niche sites, so I don't go by that school of thought again. So I just don't depend on Amazon. But it's a good to have thing. So if you pick up something, some keywords with buyer intent and rank them, it's always good to make money from that. Also, remember, it's not just a small game of a few $1,000s a month. If you manage to flip a site which is doing, let's say, $10,000 plus every month, I mean month on month for last 12 to 24 months, the exit could be in six figures or like mid six figures. So I'm currently in talks to sell one of my affiliate sites which is generating 12 to 13 grands a month. If the deal goes through, it's going to be a good mid six figure sale. So never say never. It's not just matter of small money. You can make good money, and we'll get to that part of story of going over $1 million just with SEO traffic. Yes, it's possible. Okay, so this was example of my Lamborghini SUV prices, which was number one in less than 2 weeks. If you hadn't seen my AdWorld 2020 video, you can go and take a look at that as well. And here's a couple of my AdSense panels, so which has around 30 grands here. So doing $100 a day with Google AdSense is also easy. You can start doing that with SEO traffic. Also, if you have to scale and you're wondering, can you really make $1 million from SEO traffic? Here's an example of some affiliate campaigns that I've run. Only there's no media buying involved. It's purely SEO traffic. Okay. So what do you have to do? Obviously, keep learning, keep upgrading your skill set. Focus on one thing at a time. Obviously, if you're a media buyer and you don't understand a thing or two about SEO, then probably, hey, don't waste your time. Obviously, good to learn, but keep growing, keep focusing on things that are working for you, right? And not everything is everyone's cup of tea, right? I don't understand the crypto world that well. I'm trying to explore it, but that does not mean I stop focusing on my primary focus, which is these days building Bloggers World, the world's largest impact blogging network, helping people understand how to start a blog, how to monetize a blog and make money from it. So build one thing at a time, and once you have the liberty of scaling multiple things, build a process, build a system. It's never a one-man show, right? So it's very important to build processes and then let your team do the work and you enjoy the benefits. So take every problem as an opportunity to learn something new. I've always been able to do things during adverse times, whenever I've been hit by, let's say, a Google update or the pandemic, which affected our e-com ops. So everything comes as an opportunity. Learn to make the most out of it and keep growing, keep networking, keep attending, such conferences like AdWorld 2021, and stay connected. This is me, Om Toke. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, any of the social channels. omtoke.com is my personal blog. Bloggers.world is our community, and webforces.com is my 12-year-old tech and digital marketing agency site. So once again, quick recap. You can make a lot of money through only affiliate marketing via SEO traffic, right? And it's very important to focus on low competition keywords. Work in areas that you understand well. Do not try to explore things that you do not know anything about. All right. So not just because your neighbor told you that, he started a gardening blog, started making a load of money, you should do that, right? If you don't understand gardening and if you have zero knowledge about gardening tools, it's gonna suck, right? So you don't do that. Just the way I am very passionate about cars and I love building car blogs, there must be something that you like. So pick up that and start building blogs around that. Give it 3 to 6 months time. Don't obviously compete with big guns. Do not focus on keywords which have very, very, very high competition in the market. Look at such opportunities. Be a little innovative, and make sure that you don't watch those videos from 2010, because what was working for me and everyone else back in those days does not work anymore. So only look at things which are up to date in 2021. Focus on those things, and I'm sure that you would be able to drive traffic to your affiliate landing pages, your blogs, and make money from affiliate marketing through SEO traffic. Don't just focus on Google, also focus on Bing and Yahoo, because if you're ranking for a keyword, let's say, which has 30,000 searches, even if Yahoo gets only 15% of that, it's going to be at least 4,500 searches a month, which would be like 100, 150 a day. And even if you're getting 30, 40 clicks from that, you're getting free 1,000 traffic every month from Yahoo and Bing. And ranking on Yahoo and Bing is far, far, far easier than Google. So don't just be paranoid about ranking on first page of Google. Make the most out of every opportunity. Keep diversifying your revenue sources. So it's not just about affiliate campaigns. Make sure that you have AdSense as well as a backup option. Start selling sponsored reviews. Make every use of the space that you have got on your blog. Put banner ads, put text link ads, squeeze every last bit of the opportunity that you have there, and hopefully you would see big numbers over the coming months or years. Hope you are all safe and your families are doing good during these tough times of pandemic. This is Om Toke signing off. Have a good day.
Wow, what an amazing 3 days here at AdWorld. Now, let me say thank you on behalf of the entire team here at AdWorld. Thank you for letting us into your homes for the last 3 days. We sincerely hope that you get everything out of this show that you had wished for and more. I personally had an extremely great time. I just love the lessons given by such amazing speakers like Seth Godin, Lanya Zambrano, Craig Clemens, Nila Ali, and so many more. Now, if you did not manage to catch all the content, don't you worry. We've got a little bonus for you. 1 extra week, a full week of replays for you. So that makes it a total of 5 weeks of replays for you to dive into everything and make sure you catch all the amazing content of this show. So what's next? Well, you bet we're already preparing the next show. It's gonna go live in 2021 and we will be stoked to have you with us once again. So as a little thank you, we have reserved 1,000 super early bird tickets for you. If you want to catch one of those, you better head over to adworldconference.com/VIP. You know these will sell out super fast. So please go directly to that link or go to the lobby, click the link that we have posted there and grab your tickets right away. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.